Take a look at the second half highlights brought to you by Ken's Super Fair Foods, your hometown grocer. Kyrese Willingham was outstanding tonight, Freddie. 34 points, scored 24 after half. He was 5 of 9 from 3. So 10 of 14 from deep in this tournament.
Yeah, he was making some big shots late, and anytime they needed a big-time bucket, Willingham was stepping to the plate, and he knocked it out the park.
Jackson Gunville did all of his damage for Minot State after the half. 3 big triples for him, and he finishes with 10 points.
Yeah, he hadn't even attempted a 3 in the last game, and he got 3 of them big time in this second half. But he is one of those guys, when he makes one, they're going to come in a flurry. One of those guys that when he shoots, you feel like it's going in.
But this guy got to work from the start and didn't stop working. And that's kind of been the story of his season. Get a load of this line. 24 points, 18 rebounds for Caleb Vandergreen, 8 on the offensive end.
And he just doesn't blow you away with athleticism and dunking and all the spiffy plays. But what he is efficient, and he's a hard worker. And he brings his lunch pail every time they strap it up here.
As we look at your final stats and a couple of those specialty categories that really favored Minot State in this category. Merkett talked about it. They didn't turn it over in the second half, and they made the Mavericks pay for theirs. 13-6 off turnovers in favor of Minot State. 21-6 in second chance points.
Yeah, and you got to credit to Minnesota State. They only gave up 4 in the second half. They had 16 second chance points in that first half, so did a good job of alleviating that. But it came down to stops, rebounds, and taking care of the basketball, and that's what Minot State did for the course of this 40 minutes.
Right, take one last look at your performance charts in this contest. And for Minot State, again, I mean, this guy around the rim, he's just a monster on the glass. Whether he's catching it and just turning and scoring, Freddie, he's going up and tapping in somebody else's miss. He just kept at it all night long.
And I sound like a broken record by saying this, but it's a skill. It's a skill to be able to have a knack for the basketball and to play with the motor that Caleb Vandergreen does, and he does it at such a high level, and that's why he's so efficient and so good for the Beavers. But he is just so fun to watch, just bury his defender down there and have that knack for the ball.
How about this night from Kyrese Willingham? Again, what more can you say? Up over 1,700 points in his career now at Minnesota State. Likely, very likely to get to continue to play at least a little bit longer in a Maverick uniform. You feel like they've done enough to get into that tournament as of right now anyway. 34 points on 12 of 20, 5 of 9 from outside once again.
Yeah, watching that shot chart right there, that just screams a 3-level score. Doing it from 3, doing it from mid-range, and at the rim. He did everything he could to help the Mavericks win tonight. It just wasn't enough.
Performance charts brought to you by Pioneer Brand Z Series soybeans.